What's up, y'all? It's Daniel Litwin, the voice of B2B. We're posted up at the Premio booth at Embedded World in Austin, Texas, and we're doing another Premio product deep dive. This time we're joined by my guy, Yusuf Atlem, and we're going to be breaking down a bit of a unique product line here for Premio. We've been doing a lot of these deep dives today, going over the JCO, the RCO, the VIO Series. This time, we're going to be going over their panel PC series, specifically looking at the SIO and the VIO touchless computers. So, Yusuf, welcome. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing today?
Doing wonderful, man. It's been a pleasure collaborating with you today, creating some good content, and now we get to, get in the weeds, really the bread and butter of why we're here, breaking down Premio's product suites and a bit of a unique aspect of your product suite, your panel PCs, right? So again, we've got the SIO, stainless steel, and the VIO. Can you break down for our audience here what this product suite really is in the context of not only Premio's other edge computers, but also the bigger picture here, being at Embedded World, right? These kind of in the ecosystem of embedded systems.
Yeah, sure. So whenever I break down anything from our portfolio, I always like to use the Edge Continuum, which we talked about last time in our webinar. So within our Edge Continuum, we have our panel PCs. We have two of them, the AIO and HIO. They land in our industrial edge, in our industrial edge bucket. And then these are where you can kind of go deeper down in the Edge Continuum.
Okay.
You're going to find the VIO in our in our rugged edge bucket.
Okay.
The AIO and HIO are in our rugged edge bucket.
Okay.
And then you're going to find the SIO more in the specialized bucket.
Okay.
Why? I'm going to talk about it more, but the SIO is more specialized because it's specialized for washdown rooms. It's stainless steel. You have IP66, 69K stainless steel, made for like very rugged, high temperature, high pressurized washdown rooms.
Yeah.
The VIO is still, it's on the higher performing side. You're gonna have, obviously has the modular design. That's its biggest niche. You can use it as a, you can attach latch on in the back with its PC module. You can have its own industrial touchscreen computer, or you can just use it into, a monitor. You also have front panel IP65, allowing it to be on the factory floor, and so on and so forth.
Love it. So again, we're at Embedded World, so I'm asking all of your colleagues and yourself too, how you see these fitting into some of the larger trends that are shaping the embedded systems market today and the embedded systems industry, really, right? How do you see these being powered by some of the downstream innovations around embedded systems, right? What's powering it from the inside, but also what are these panel PCs helping to facilitate?
Well, panel PCs, their biggest application use cases, obviously, their biggest niche is HMI.
Okay.
And what I see from the industry right now, the biggest, critical application is that you need is IT and OT convergence. And that's it's a big thing right now in embedded world. And, you're taking informational technology, operational technology, and they go hand in hand. Why? Because you have a touchscreen computer that you can have the actual, whoever's, who's ever controlling it on the factory floor, they have a touchscreen interface, and they can still operate the same operation that they need and visualize all the data that they need, all there in real-time data on a touchscreen where they can just operate it right away.
Nice. Well, obviously, as these edge applications get more complex, and like you said, there's more of that IT-OT convergence, having an interface that you can interact with in real time to help refine the operation or get real-time insights is going to be key. So let's break down each of these products, what makes them different. We kind of already got a bit of an overview, but we'll get more into the specs, right? Things like performance, power, unique technologies, and obviously the form factor is different, and the capabilities and use cases are different. So let's start with SIO, right? What makes the SIO unique and what makes it stand out, right? What are its specific applications?
So the reason the SIO is in our specialized bucket in our Edge Continuum is for its biggest feature. It's washdown resilience. You have an IP66, 69K rating. You have a stainless steel, all-around stainless steel design. You have an automatic pressure valve system. You have optical bonding that comes as standard. So all of these add up to a very, very rugged a panel PC that can withstand, that can be withstood in a lot of environments. In terms of performance, we still offer two different CPUs. You have an i3 core and you still have a J1900. So you still need, if you need something for like efficient tasking, like an everyday task, nothing like too high demanding, you have your J1900. If you need something a little bit more, you have your Core i3. Not only that, but going back to the ruggedness, because its biggest feature, all your connectors are M12. So that means they're waterproof. Pull them, you're not going to be able to pull them. Not only that, again, adding on to the Washdown feature, you have a touchscreen, a touchscreen enable and disable button. This way, imagine someone in a washdown room, you still need to have all the screen on, you still need to have all the data on, but you need to wash down everything. You don't want water like messing up with your interacting with the screen. Just disable it with a button and you're good to go. So you can kind of get the bigger picture of where this lands in terms of applications, in terms of, where it lands in the...
Yeah, well, what are some of those industries, or like if you had to visualize this in a washdown room, like what is going on in that washdown room, right, where this actual panel PC would be needed, right? Like paint that picture for us.
The easiest thing, my favorite use case for the SIO is with a dairy manufacturer.
Nice.
In the dairy manufacturing world, or in the F&B world, it's standard for manufacturers to wash down their factories every single day. So this is where a dairy manufacturer, they needed an HMI solution that can withstand a wash down, high temperature water, high pressurized water, and exactly. And this is where the SIO came in. The steam automatic pressure valve system, it's not going to explode. Water, you have a wide operating temperature, so you can still take in high temperature water, and it just checks off all the boxes for whatever they need.
That's really impressive. I love this, man. And just, you can feel, I mean, I would list it up if it would. Yeah, oh my God. But I mean, you can feel the rigidity of the design, and it's really impressive that y'all have the internal expertise and knowledge to not only design great edge computers, but also the interfaces that tap into and give a little bit of that real-time interaction to the edge computing operations and ecosystem. So really cool use cases too. Let's jump to the VIO now. So where do we see the VIO deployed? What makes it unique? I know you mentioned modularity earlier. Could you break that down for us a little more?
So the VIO lands in our rugged edge bucket, in our edge continuum. The reason because of its modular design. Yet again, so its biggest niche is its modular design.
Okay.
The actual VIO is the screen. Speaking from the module from the back, you can have a PC module. It's a full-on computer. You don't need to hook it up to anything else. Or if you just need a monitor that's still rugged, then you can use our MX module, and then you can switch it up. And let's say for now you just need an MX module and you can use it in a different computer. You can use that and then just switch it later on the long run. In terms of features, you're getting front panel IP65. You're getting 7H hardness glass, so you're still allowing it to be on the factory floor. Obviously a fanless design, so you can still see it in very, very rugged environments, but it then features very high-end features, so such as a removable drive from the side.
Okay.
Imagine like someone that's controlling their HMI solution and they have to take out the drive, or they have to swap out the drive for security reasons or whatever. Instead of having to dismount the panel and then mount it back up again and take out the drive, just take it out from the side and then take out the drive straight from there. You have more IOs in terms of, you have COM ports, you have DIO, you have a lot of COM ports, you have a lot of IOs in general for you to expand on any connectivity needs that you need. You have antenna holes to even expand your Wi-Fi connection and so on and so forth.
Well, the fundamental modularity, the fact that you can use it either as a monitor with the MX backend, or the fact that you can have a whole kind of PC integration on here and it's a full operating computer, means that the use cases feel kind of limitless, especially when you talk about the rugged edge and the fact that new use cases are popping up constantly as the rugged edge develops itself in real time. So, we could talk all day about some of the use cases, but which few really stand out to you as showcasing the power and breadth of how modular the VIO really is?
The biggest one that comes into mind is there's a machine vision manufacturer that used our VIO, and he wanted a machine vision computer. The PC module doesn't give that performance, because at the end of the day, it's an industrial touchscreen computer. He needed a machine vision computer. So he went with our VCO, but he still wanted to keep that, in the back of his head in case I just want to upgrade down the line. That's why he used our VIO with the MX, hooked up to our VCO, and it's still sitting in his factory floor up until today. And it's in his factory floor because, again, you have front panel IP65, 7H hardness glass, and so on and so forth.
That's awesome. So do you often see people mix and match and use the VIO with an MX panel connected to one of your other edge computers, like one of the J or B or SIO series? Okay, cool. So what are some of the use cases where you see that deployed, where you get like a family of Premio products in action?
So like I mentioned, if someone needs a machine vision application with an HMI solution, boom, they can use the VIO with the MX and then use our VCO machine vision computer. If someone needs a more edge AI related computer, such as the JCO with like an NVIDIA Jetson platform, they can go from there, and then they can hook it up to their HMI solution with the VIO.
It's awesome.
Yeah. And then down the line, if they want to upgrade and just use it as a touchscreen computer, they can still just swap out the MX to a PC100, and then they can go from there.
Well, I've really got my eyes on this one because the fact that it is so modular, it has the future proofing baked into it. So as your panels continue to improve, as you launch new product lines, I bet we're going to see some pretty cool new use cases.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Especially, we're going to even push more of its performance down the line. Right now, this is on Intel Alcar Lake J6413. Down the line, we can even put more performance into there, because a lot more people are using, HMI solutions with high performance processing.
Yeah, soon high performance is going to be the standard rather than like the upper layer. Yeah, exactly. Very cool. All right, man. Well, I feel like we got the full deep dive here. Again, folks, we've been chatting with Yusuf Adlam to break down Premio's panel PCs, their touchless computers here, right? We got the SIO and the VIO. Yusuf, if folks want to learn a little bit more about the panel PCs, if they want to kind of start to build their own product suite and see how it can fit in with some of the other edge computers in Premio's product portfolio, how can they learn more?
I'd suggest, if you want to see our entire touchscreen computer lineup, go to our solution page at premioinc.com. That's premioinc.com. From our solution page, you're going to find our panel PC page. You're going to be comparing all 4 of our panel PC solutions.
Easy peasy. Cool, man. All right, folks, thank you again. We've been chatting with Yusuf Adlam here. Yeah, there's the handshake. And we've been breaking down again Premio's panel PCs. Head to premioinc.com to find out more. And we'll catch you here at the Premio booth at Embedded World for some more content and some more product deep dives and some panel thought leadership. I'm your host, Daniel Litwin, the voice of B2B. We'll catch you on the flip.